I'm Nancy. I'm with NWTA's Trail Sustainability Institute, and today we're going to be talking about safety practices while doing trail work. We have 5 different points that we're going to talk about today. The first is our personal protective equipment. The second is how to carry and use our tools safely. Our third point is to eliminate the hazards that are around us. While we're doing our trail work, we also want to make sure that we're using our body motion wisely. And lastly, and certainly not least, we're making sure that we're protecting the people that are around us. While doing trail work, you're going to want to make sure that you are wearing clothing and gear that is going to protect you best while you're doing the job outside. First of all, making sure that you have long sleeves. This is going to protect you from brush. It's going to protect your skin from getting scratched up, as well as long pants for the same exact reason. The other very, very important thing you will want to have is closed-toed boots, hiking boots or work boots of some sort to protect your feet and to give you plenty of traction on the trail. In addition to the clothing you're going to be wearing, additional proper protective equipment would include gloves, a hard hat, high visibility clothing, safety glasses, and if you're working in a group, a mask. There are a few different kinds of gloves that you might try out, especially during different seasons. First would be something very lightweight, again going to protect your hands, but won't be too hot. Secondly is something that you'd have more during the rainy season or colder season, something more with a rubber finish and insulated on the inside. This will keep you warm, dry, and you'll be outside for longer. Now that we're wearing all of our protective equipment, we're going to talk about carrying our tools safely on the trail. We want to make sure that we are always carrying our tools with the sharp end down. Some tools have multiple sharp ends. You want to make sure that you're using the most dangerous part of the tool is facing down. You're carrying it down at your side at all times. You are not carrying it over your shoulder. As you can see, that could cause some problems for anybody who's standing around you. For long distances, you'll want to make sure that your tools are strapped to your pack, and again making sure that you're covering any blades. If you have blade guards, you want to make sure that you're utilizing those. On slopes, you're going to want to carry the tool on the downslope side of your body. When carrying 2 tools, make sure you're carrying the more dangerous tool downslope of you. Balance heavy weights, especially when repeating tasks such as carrying buckets of rock. Next, we'd like to talk about the circle of blood. The circle of blood is the area around you of which your tool is going to be working. So the circumference around you that you're going to be using this dangerous tool. So we want to make sure that we are being as safe as possible in the space that we are working in. Next, we're going to eliminate area hazards. We want to be extra cautious of hazardous footing such as loose rock, branches, vines, slippery moss, and clay surfaces. Before starting our work, we're going to remove any obstacles and debris from our work area, and that can be on the ground, it can be overhead, and it can be off to our sides. We also want to make sure that we are placing our tools safely aside when they are not being used, and we want to also make sure that we are taking a firm and balanced, comfortable stance while using a tool so that we are very stable on our feet. All right, now we're going to talk about using our body motion wisely. We want to make sure that we are conserving our motion and our effort. We're doing this by using a short, choppy motion instead of long swings. We want to make sure that we're protecting our backs by bending our knees and protecting the rest of our body with our posture. We want to make sure that we're changing our tasks regularly so that we're not burning out by using repetitive motion. Next, we're going to talk about protecting the people that we are working with or protecting the people that are also on the trail while we are doing trail work. To make sure that you are always a combined arm and tool length away from the people you are working near. We also want to make sure that if you are throwing debris downhill, that there is nobody working downhill from you. We want to make sure that we're watching for other trail users who may not be letting you know that they are approaching. So always being aware of your surroundings will ensure that you and the people around you are always safe. When you are trying to walk down the trail and there is trail work in process, you will want to make sure that you are telling your coworkers that you're passing through. That way they can stop swinging their tool and let you pass safely.
All right, I'm coming through. Thank you.
When practical, you want to use portable signs that you can put at the beginning of the trail to let trail users know that there's actual work happening along the trail, so they can use caution and or choose a different trail to recreate on. All right, so we've covered all of the safety for trail building. We'll review that really quick just for good measure. Like the fingers of a glove, we have 5 different points. We're going to be making sure that we wear our safety PPE. We're going to make sure that we are carrying our tools safely, eliminate the hazards that are around us, use our body motion wisely, and protect other people around us. If you found this information helpful, please check out our website and our YouTube channels for more of our videos. Thank you.